Hello everyone, it's Lacey from LaceyJoy.com. Today we are going over a Thanksgiving lesson plan for speech therapy. We just did our Halloween lesson plan and I realized I posted it way too late, so I wanted to make sure I got some ideas out there for Thanksgiving, which is going to be in a few weeks. So I have already jumped into my SLP toolkit, name this plan, and we are going to name this Thanksgiving lesson plan. And this is going to be general because it can work for articulation and language, mostly younger elementary students. So tags, this is our organizing as we create our lesson plans. Our backlog will be organized this way and we can search for things. So I'm just going to do Thanksgiving. You can maybe do holiday, but I'm just going to do Thanksgiving for now. So my first step, like I said in my Halloween video, I like to do a welcome because we don't see our students every day. It's nice to say hello. So hello, how are you? And then just maybe ask what holiday is coming up. And you do not need SLP Toolkit to do these steps. You can use a Word document, a Google document, and just list out what you're going to do and have it up for teletherapy. And also, before we get too far into this, I want to say, as distance learning is continuing and getting longer, you can also do these in person if you happen to be in person. But for me personally, I've been in distance learning since March, and I know that as speech therapists, we aren't always told that we're doing a good job or that what we're doing matters. And so I want to tell you right now, speech therapist, that you matter. I want to say thank you for doing the work that you do for your students. And I just want you to feel my appreciation that sometimes we don't always get in our profession. So, round of applause for you. All right, so back to it. We are doing our Thanksgiving lesson plan. What holiday is coming up? Remember, we don't want to assume any student is for sure celebrating a holiday. So always be more general. And how do people celebrate Thanksgiving? And also, you're probably going to get questions about Christmas because anytime Halloween or Thanksgiving is brought up, it's usually when is Christmas or how many days till Christmas. So be prepared to talk about Elf on the Shelf and all those fun things. So we can add a picture just like we did last week. I'm going to go to Google Images, 1 second. All right, so I went to Google Images and I got these 3 pictures down here. So I'm just going to drag and drop the images. I did a turkey, some food, and another picture of food. So these are just some prompts you can pull up when you're asking your questions and introducing the theme of Thanksgiving. And remember, you don't need SLP Toolkit. You could just do this in a Google document and save the pictures right in there. Okay, so we've hit the end, so we need to add in another step by clicking the blue button up here. And we now have a second step. So this is where you can add what activity you're going to be doing. So I do have an SLP Now membership. That's one of my favorite memberships that I have. So I'm going to be using one of their Thanksgiving themed activities. So what I did was I looked at what activities they had based on literacy. That's one of their strengths of the membership. And I saw the night before Thanksgiving. So the first thing I do when I see an activity in a book is I pull up the activities and I check kind of the age level. And I like early elementary. I'm working with ELL students, mostly K6 students. And I will then pull up Amazon and my local library. And usually my library has a waiting list for books. Sometimes I get lucky if I do it early enough, but I can see that if I wanted to buy the Kindle, it's $4.99. Sometimes that's worth it. Or even a paperback if you like holding up a book and reading. But if your library can do ebooks, that's great. But usually there's a limit and a waiting list on those too. So what I do next then is I go to YouTube and I search for the book being read. and I really like this one. And I will put this link in our description box and also in SLP Toolkit right here. And another nice thing is this one is read by Grandma's House. And the reason why I like this video is it's read nice and slowly. Sometimes I feel like the YouTube videos are a little too fast. A tip is you can adjust playback speed on a lot of videos and slow them down if you do like a book and you can't find any slow enough being read. So we have read The Night Before Thanksgiving, and there is a book called 'Twas the Night Before Thanksgiving. This is a different book. This one is by Natasha Wing. Next, what I'm going to do is I do have an SLP Now membership. It's one of my favorites. So I'm going to download the activities that are offered, and it's really nice. They go through articulation words from the book, tiered vocabulary, multiple meaning words, different words that are pulled out for grammar. And so I'm going to have these downloaded, and I'm going to add them to the SLP Toolkit materials. There's also this no print, which you click to work on WH questions, story, grammar, vocabulary, and grammar. So I'm going to do that now. All right, so we have all 3 of the worksheets added to our section where we're going to read the book. And you remember last time when we did the Halloween lesson plan, we had a little bit of issue with needing to split the PDF using a website and extract certain pages because the file size was too large. With the SLP Now worksheets, I did not have that issue. They uploaded without me having to extract pages, so that's really nice. So if you don't have SLP Now and you're not interested in doing this book, something you can do is go to google.com and you can just Google Thanksgiving children's books and you will see a whole list. I think I've done Turkey Trouble before. That book was really fun. You can see there's the book we're reading, The Night Before Thanksgiving. Llama Llama Gives Thanks. So what you can do is see if you can rent or use the search engine tool. I've done that before at your library. See what ebooks are available. Flip through the books, pull out articulation words, vocabulary. See how you could use the free options for therapy. Another thing you can do if you do have a membership is you can go into the themes drop down. So for November, elections, Native American history, and Thanksgiving are all options for the month. So you can get really nice theme ideas. All right, so next we're going to add a step. And I've already pulled out some coloring pages that we can do at the website or free-coloring-pages.com//Thanksgiving. And I really like the cornucopia and the pumpkin, the turkey, the 2 turkeys. So I'm just going to click and choose the cornucopia, and I'm going to copy and paste the link into the SLP Toolkit lesson plan so I can click it, pull it up, and make it fit the screen, and we can use the annotate feature to color in a picture. And while we're coloring, we can do an activity. Some other ways to get free and good ideas for holiday themed activities is to go to Teachers Pay Teachers, do the keyword Thanksgiving, and then do the drop-down specialty speech therapy and do free. And you can see there are 362 options for free speech therapy activities. And I pulled out Jenna Rayburn from Speech Room News has category turkeys for free. Let's see. This looked fun. Google Slides spin a feather activity. Gonna get that one. Oh, and this is from Speech Therapy Plans, which we also have her membership. That's so great. There's also 10 Little Turkeys, a song from the Learning Station. I'll make sure to add these into the description box as well. And there's a few boom cards match to shape, a gratitude activity saying what gratitude is and what the student is thankful for. So I will add all of these into our description box. And then as for the last step, we will add a goodbye and, you know, send your student off in a happy way like we like to do. Remind them of any upcoming sessions and or breaks from school, and just give them a happy goodbye. All right, I hope this video helped you get some good ideas for some Thanksgiving therapy activities. If you have anything that you would like to share that's free or paid for Thanksgiving, please share it in the comments below. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and remember, thank you for what you do every day. You are appreciated, and thank you guys. I will see you next week.